Hi everyone. Today we will explore and discuss the Belcher Family Tree from the American sitcom animated series Bob's Burgers, so let's dive into it. Robert Belcher Jr., commonly referred as Bob, he is a chef, owner, and operator of Bob's Burgers. He is a family man who will do anything for his children, including working extra hours as a cab driver so that his oldest daughter may have a decent birthday party. He's also highly active in their lives and strives to encourage their interests. He is married to Linda. She co-owns Bob's Burgers with her husband and assists him with the restaurant's operations when he is unavailable. She has a broad sense of humor and is constantly joking with her family and friends. She is wise, caring, and adores her family. Together they have 3 children, their first child and oldest daughter, Tina Ruth Belcher, also known as T. She is an 8th grader student at Wagstaff School. She is a hopeless romantic with limited social skills. She likes horses, zombies, boys, and creating fiction stories about movies and her life. Their second child and the only son, Gene Belcher, also known as Eugene. He is a 6th grader student at Wagstaff School. He is a prankster and an aspiring musician. He has extremely close relationships with both of his parents and his 2 sisters. And their third child and youngest daughter, Louise Belcher, she is a 4th grader student at Wagstaff School. Her off-balanced sense of humor and thirst for conflict makes her somewhat of a liability in the kitchen, and she frequently gets her family into and out of difficult situations. Bob's father, Robert Belcher Sr., also known as Big Bob, he is a chef, owner, and operator of Big Bob's Diner. He takes his work as a diner owner very seriously, frequently dismissing Bob for attempting new concepts. He can be arrogant and critical, which eventually strains his relationship with his son. Despite his often harsh, judgmental attitude, he cares passionately for Bob and his family. And Bob's mother, Lily, who appeared in a flashback in the episode Radio No You Didn't, she was very close to his son. They created gingerbread houses together every Christmas until she died. Lily had a younger brother named Ernest Lombard, commonly known as Uncle Ernie. He used to own Lombard's department store before he had to close it due to the entrance of OMG Mall. He died few days before Christmas. Lily and Ernest's mother, Alice Lombard, commonly referred as Grandma, who appeared in the episode Radio No You Didn't, in which Bob introduced her as a mother to Lily, whose husband was away fighting in the war and lived with her mother. And their father and great-grandfather of Tina, Jean, and Louise, Billy Lombard, who also appeared in the episode Radio No You Didn't. Not much is known about him. Only thing we know about him is that he was a soldier who was fighting overseas. Alice's mother and the grandmother of Lily, Gertie, she appeared in a flashback in the episode Radio No You Didn't, where she was holding little Lily. Linda's younger sister, Gail Gennaro, commonly known as Aunt Gail, she lives alone with her 3 cats, Jean, Pink Eye, and Mr. Business. She frequently needs money and assistance from her sister and her family. Thus, she frequently visits Bob's Burgers. Their mother, Gloria Gennaro, also known as Gram. She is an overall aggressive and disagreeable person who is often demanding of her daughter Linda. She plays an active role in her life. For example, she invited her estranged relatives to her wedding in an attempt to end the family conflict between her mother and her mother's siblings, which had begun before Gloria was born. And their father, Al Gennaro, he has a number of health issues that are commonly linked with growing age, including hearing loss in his right ear, for which he wears a hearing aid. He also experiences leg discomfort and dry mouth. But in his younger days, he was much more aware and assertive of his surroundings. Gloria's father, Bert Rinaldi, who appeared in the episode Sauce Side Story, he had a fair complexion and wrinkles, and he wore a dark red suit. He died before he saw his great-grandkids. And Gloria's mother, Claudia, she was shown in a picture at the start of the episode Sauce Side Story. Claudia's brother, Tony Volpintesta, he appeared in the episode Sauce Side Story. He worked at the docks, transporting bags of coffee. Her sister, Paulina Volpintesta, she also appeared in the episode Sauce Side Story. When her elder brother Tony hurt their younger brother, Paulina sided with Joey, believing it was intentional, while Claudia supported Tony. And her second brother, Joey Volpintesta, he also appeared in the season 12's episode Sauce Side Story. Their mother, Maria Volpintesta, She appeared in a flashback in the episode Sauce Side Story. She didn't seem to care about the feud between her children. And their father, Gustavo Volpintesta, he also appeared in a flashback in the episode Sauce Side Story. Like his wife, he also didn't seem to care about the feud between his children. Tony married Julia Volpintesta. As a wife, she was always on Team Tony's side. However, she did not attend the tragic dinner party. Together they have 2 children, their first child and son, Rocco Volpintesta. He most likely attended his cousin Gloria Gennaro's wedding with his father, which introduced him to family members from the opposite side of his family. It's unknown what his living status is. And their second child and daughter, Laura, she also attended his cousin Gloria Gennaro's wedding with her father, which introduced her to family members from the opposite side of her family. Her living status is also unknown. Laura is married to Peter DeRosa. Not much is known about him. Only thing we know about him is that he always supported Team Tony because of his marriage. Joey was married to Daniela Volpintesta. She appeared in the episode Sauce Side Story. She was rich, although she married into Team Tony. During the incident when Tony hurt Joey, she instantly took her husband's side. Daniela's mother, Rosetta LaGrassa, she appeared in the episode Sauce Side Story. It's unknown if she cared about the feud between their in-laws. And her father, Leon LaGrassa, he also appeared in the episode Sauce Side Story. Like his wife, it's unknown if he cared about the feud between their in-laws. Joey and Daniela together have a daughter, named Lorraine Parcone. She wore her own wedding dress to Gloria and Al Gennaro's wedding because she didn't have any others. This added fuel to the already existing rivalry between her father and her Uncle Tony. She was married to Richard Parcone. It's unclear what happened to him because he doesn't appear with Lorraine in the current events of Sauce Side Story. Together they have a son, named Nico Parcone. He doesn't care about his family's long-running conflict, which began with his grandfather Joey and great-uncle Tony. He is generally pleasant, but also needy and tired. He purposefully avoids seeking employment and lies about it to his mother. He enjoys eating store-bought rotisserie chicken. That was all in the Belcher Family Tree. Thanks for watching. See you all in next video. Till then, take care.